Thank you, Tim. What a fantastic competition. Good luck with that one. Now, we're celebrating the best of British all this week because it's the start of the summer this morning. Phil Vickery is here. Now, we've been saying all morning you're doing fish and chips and mushy peas, but slightly wrong with that. Oh, yes, and we've still got Brooke with us because Brooke's going to help do the cooking this morning. It is fish. Yes. But it's not chips because we're not allowed to deep fat fry.
No, legally we can't deep fat fry in the studio, so it's a bit of a shame, really.
It's kind of sauté potatoes.
Yeah, but it's just a bit of a twist. Here we are. It's a bit of a twist on fish, and this is what I would do. And it's just simple. It's not rocket science. The first thing to say that the cod we're using, because it is cod, is Atlantic Pacific sustainable cod. Okay. So you know we're actually sourcing it for a proper supply.
And how do you know that when you're buying it?
Look for Atlantic sustainable, and it'll say wild cod.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, you don't know what you're buying, and we've got to be a little bit careful these days.
Okay. Now Brooke has admitted to us that she's not the best cook in the world.
That's to learn, isn't it, girl?
Yeah.
But she's here to lend a hand, aren't you?
Yes.
Right.
Let's peas.
You can do the peas, but original mushy peas should be marrow fat peas soaked in bicarbonate. Then you cook them. And I did a lot of that years ago, but with a bit of a twist here. So, Brooke, if you can put those onions, I'll give you a spoon. There you go, my love.
Thank you.
Chuck your onions and bacon into this water here. This is just simple boiling water. Lovely. Now, we've just softened...
Have you cooked those onions
Just slightly soften them, yeah. Otherwise, they just don't cook in the time. It just won't work. Lovely. Give it a quick stir about. Now, I've probably got in there about 200 mils of water, which is a glass of wine, or depend on how much wine you drink.
How big the glass is, yeah.
It's probably a slightly smaller glass, isn't it? And then if you... Actually, I'll put them in for you, but so peas go in.
Just frozen peas?
Just frozen peas. You can defrost them, give them a quick stir around, and I'll turn it up, so mind your fingers on there. And we'll just bring that to the boil. A little bit of pepper into there. No salt. Well, actually, we'll put a bit of salt in, actually. I'll come this side, but... Now, this here... Brooke, you can stir that for me. This here is a mixture of flour and butter, equal quantities, 50 grams, 50 grams, and you mix that together.
It's like your roux.
It's a bit like a roux. It's actually called a beurre, which is the French way of calling it. And all I'm going to do is you need to put 1 spoon of that, Brooke, into there, right into the middle there, and then I'll stir, and you'll see that that will thicken the water and the peas together. Look at this.
You've got to be careful it doesn't go lumpy, I presume.
Yes.
So you've got to stir it quite quickly.
Well, not necessarily that, because we... Actually, put another one in, Brooke. Into there, lovely. Because we mixed it together to start with, and it's nice and soft, it should amalgamate, look at that, really easily. So that's almost like a thickening agent. There's a bit of pepper there, Brooke. And a little pinch of sugar. Oh. Just to balance.
Hint.
That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's a good pinch. That's a good pinching action there.
Lovely. And then a lot of mushy peas have mint in them, or chopped mint. So, Brooke, there you go. Get some chopped fresh mint. Chuck the whole thing going as well.
Oh.
Look at that. And you give it a good stir for me. And that are the peas. Let me just do a quick taste of that there, and then we kind of...
It smells delicious, I have to say.
Beautiful, but it just thickens the juice.
Yeah.
OK.
So just let that simmer away, then?
That's it, that's done.
Well, that's done,
That's done. As long as it comes back to the boil, you've probably got about 15 seconds for the flour to cook, as it tastes floury, and it'll end up perfect. Now, this is my twist on chips. Here I've got some cubed potatoes, which we have just put into water, brought to the boil, given 1 minute and taken off a bit like roast potatoes, so the outside slightly fall off. Then a little bit of butter and oil, we just cook them down. Don't rush these. These will take about sort of 10 minutes and they'll crisp up nicely. To that I'm going to add some parsley, chopped parsley, into there. You don't have to do this, but I'll just put a little bit in there.
Well, that's the posh bit. Posh chips.
Posh chips.
Posh chips.
Here's the seasoning.
Right.
Here I've got a bit of fish stock cube.
Yeah.
And a little bit of water. Now I'm just going to make a little paste again. If you break that up.
Do you cook at all, Brooke?
No.
No.
I'm
Not at all.
really bad
So who
at cooking.
cooks?
My mum.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
That's fair enough.
Fast food.
Whichever
She's
one.
a fast food girl.
Well,
It's mum cooking.
this is mum cooking. So a bit of stock cube goes in. So what we're doing is we end up almost like fishy potatoes. And again, a little bit of water and the oil will come together similar to what's happened there.
Yeah.
So it will thicken up.
Quite
Now this
fish.
cod, I've just sorry, Brooke, I'm sorry in front of you, darling. This is, as I said, the Pacific cod. So what we've done here is we've defrosted it. If you just put a little bit of flour onto here, OK, especially with frozen fish, they will extrude a bit of water. So a little bit of flour soaks up the water, and it means when it's in the pan, it won't spit, because it goes everywhere. So pan fry that, a little bit of oil and butter. Again, don't go mad. 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and then leave it for 5 minutes to set, so that the actual fish will carry on cooking.
Do you know, I was just going to say, 3 minutes doesn't sound very long on each side.
But, no, it isn't, but I'm going to show you here. what will happen is the residual heat which is in there will come out. And sometimes, especially on salmon, you see the white milk come out, which is the protein thickening, which means it's overcooked. So you always cook it until it's nice and juicy. See that?
Oh.
It's very simple.
It's supposed to be a bit bouncy.
Yes, it is.
OK. Is that a culinary term? Bouncy?
No, you're actually trying to catch me out here after your course, Ruth, aren't you, with Marco?
Marco told me it was.
Yeah, you see. So I've got my wits about me with you. And then...
I forgot to mention I got chucked out too, but anyway.
A few peas, and then a little bit of fish on there, and then you girls can have a little taste of that, and I cooked that earlier on. So there you go.
Oh, it looks lovely.
But there you go.
All that
Thank
you.
There you go.
Let's
But just taste. So what we're using is basically a very small amount of seasoning, and a bit of herb, and you've got nice crispy potatoes.
And also healthy because you haven't got everything battered.
No, I mean these very small amounts of oil. Remember,
Yeah.
only 50 grams of butter, and that would do 4 people. It's just nice and simple.
Now, this is a girl who doesn't cook.
There you go.
Likes
See?
her fast food.
But you could do that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Good girl.
It's all right.
Just have another think about it. While you have a think about that and another taste, I'll just remind you can get all Phil's recipes on our website, itv.com/thismorning, or of course, Sky viewers, you can press your red button now. Still to come, Eamon is outside with leading lady in West End star